Welcome back, everyone, to our deep dive. Today, we're tackling something you probably have in your kitchen, Avena Sativa, the common oat. But forget breakfast for a moment. We're looking at it through a really different lens today.
Yeah.
Our guide is William Boericke's Homeopathic Materia Medica. It's, a foundational text.
Absolutely.
And our mission really is to unpack the, frankly, surprising claims made about oats as a homeopathic remedy, especially its effects on the nervous system. It's kind of wild.
It really is. And what grabs you immediately, right from Boericke's text, is this core idea. He says it has a selective action on brain and nervous system.
Selective action. Okay.
Favorably influencing their nutritive function. So it's not just general health. It's specifically targeting the nervous system's, nourishment. That's the key idea, really.
Huh. Nourishment for the nerves. Okay.
Yeah.
So that explains why the list of uses is so broad. I mean, he starts with things like nervous exhaustion, sexual debility, and then this one really stood out to me, the morphine habit. It's specifically mentioned.
Yes, it is. Quite specific.
And described as the best tonic for debility after exhausting diseases.
It all ties back to that idea of restoring the nervous system after it's been depleted somehow.
So like exhaustion, addiction, post-illness, weakness. He's seeing a common thread there in the nerves.
Exactly. From that historical homeopathic viewpoint, these were often seen as states of, let's say, nervous depletion. So a remedy that feeds the nerves.
Oh, would the theoretically help across the board for those things? Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Right.
But then it gets even more specific. Things like nerve tremors of the aged, chorea, paralysis agitans, so Parkinsonism, epilepsy.
Yeah, very targeted neurological conditions.
And this one, post-diphtheritic paralysis. I mean, that's incredibly precise for oats.
It is, isn't it? You wouldn't expect it. It suggests really detailed observation, or at least very detailed claims based on the proofies they did.
Right. But then he also throws in things like colds and acute coryza, like a runny nose.
Yeah, that seems like a bit of a left turn, doesn't it?
Totally.
But he even gives a specific dose. 20 drop doses in hot water hourly for a few doses. It's almost like he's suggesting maybe a nervous system link even to catching a cold, or perhaps just bolstering the system generally.
Or maybe just general weakness manifesting as a cold.
Could be. And interestingly, connecting back maybe to the addiction point, it's also listed for alcoholism.
Oh, okay.
And specifically sleeplessness, especially of alcoholics.
Yeah.
Again, targeting that nervous system angle, perhaps the agitation or depletion associated with it.
Okay, so pulling this all together, Boericke's picture of Avena Sativa is, it's incredibly multifaceted, isn't it? It goes way beyond just calming nerves.
Absolutely.
You've got the mental side, like inability to keep mind on any one subject, sort of brain fog.
Cognitive fatigue, maybe.
And these really specific headaches, like a nervous headache at menstrual period with burning at top of head. Very precise.
Yeah. Or occipital headache with phosphatic urine. The level of detail is quite something.
And physical nerve stuff too, like numbness of limbs as if paralyzed, or even diminished strength of hand.
Right, suggesting effects on motor control or peripheral nerves.
And it covers female troubles like amenorrhea, difficult periods with weak circulation, but also male issues, spermatorrhea, impotence after too much indulgence.
So it really is painted as this kind of system-wide restorative, particularly when the root cause is seen as nervous system weakness or debility.
Wow, just wow.
For the common oat.
Yeah, it really makes you think, doesn't it? How these historical texts like Boericke's give us this this window into completely different ways of seeing health and, plants.
Right.
The incredible detail, the specific roles they saw for something we might just dismiss as breakfast.
Yeah.
It kind of leaves you wondering, what did they observe? What were they keying into? And what does looking back at this incredibly detailed map of the humble oat tell us about how we view remedies today?